In-house production.
All right, everybody, welcome to Giving Away Game, the podcast. We're back again. We have another guest today. We said we're gonna try to have a guest for y'all every show. That's the goal, the theme. So far, so good. Today we have Reka on the show.
Hi.
How you doing, Reka?
Good. How y'all doing?
We good.
We good.
Good,
Hang
good,
in there. Hang
good.
in there. Maintain.
Yeah, maintaining as always. So I'm your host, Carl the Counselor. Here with my co-host as always.
What's up, man? It's PRV, man. Make sure you go to my website, perfectvictorystl.com, for all things me, man. For my social media pages, and you can scroll down to my clothing line link, Success Story Clothing. Sorry for that. Success Story Clothing. Make sure you cop there. Today I got on my cousin stuff, man. Make sure you go to LiveEffect.com, man. Cop his merch, man. He got a lot of nice, dope stuff, man. You can book him too, man. He a comedian.
Funny,
man.
funny.
King of comedy, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have him. We had him on second episode.
Yeah,
We're gonna have him coming back real soon,
For sure,
y'all.
for sure.
We got a fatherhood episode coming up. That's gonna be dope.
Mm-hmm.
So today I got on Snaps. This is Nicholas Reed. Most of y'all know him as Nico. Nico, St. Louis basketball legend. So yeah, go to Snaps. Check out Nico Reed stuff. Nico Reed.
And make sure y'all go to Forever 21.
Yeah, 21 baby.
You know.
Yeah.
Like you got
At the-
a personality.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
at your mall.
That's your local
At your
mall.
local mall.
Oh man, tell us your social media pages, your
On my
TikTok,
social
whatever you got going
media.
on.
So yeah, I'm on Instagram a lot. I'm not on Facebook no more.
Okay.
But my Instagram is I am fierce honey. It's all together, no spaces, none of that. So.
I am Fierce Honey.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up, man.
All right. So.
Character.
So today we got a good one for y'all. We're gonna talk about settling today. Settling. A lot of people tend to settle, and we gonna dive into it today.
Boogeyman, right?
Right. So
Mufasa.
let's get right into it. So first question, Reka, we gonna give you
Okay.
first answer. Who do you think settles more, men or women?
I say women. I
Please.
say women.
Please
hands
expound.
down. But I know a lot of dudes that probably settle too. Like
Mhm.
they just feel like I ain't gonna say no. It's this one dude I know, and he just recently got engaged or whatever. But he know he don't want to be with her.
Wow.
But that ain't my business though. That ain't my business. I just know that he do his thing on the side, and she probably do her thing on the side too. But they getting engaged. But I mean, hey, I think that's settling. Like, if that's not the
Absolutely
person that
settling.
you, like, truly want to be with, then why would you waste your time and, propose and buy this ring? But, hey, I say women anyway, because a lot of us know that we could have better. Like, we know we have our ideal guy that we want. Some of us write about the type of guy we want. Some of us just say what kind of guy we want. But we end up being with somebody completely different. Like, do not be what we said. And I've been through situations like that. But this last relationship I was in, like that, I ain't gonna get on that. But the one that I got now, it was everything that I wrote about. And he checks off every box, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the person. Like some people, I hate to say it, but they don't really know their worth, or they just they haven't truly found themselves and haven't been like in tune with who they truly are. So if you're not in tune with yourself, then how are you gonna know what type of person you should have? Like, I don't know. It's just some are insecure, some just don't know what they truly deserve, and I was one of those people. And some just, I don't know, they just. But I say women over men. For real.
PR?
Yeah.
So, I got a follow up to that. Like, how do you gauge between who settles more? You just speak from a woman perspective because you're a woman. Or you understand.
That's basically what I just did. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I think men settle more. I think we just have through history, like most men had jobs, most women didn't. So, if you want to evaluate both, if I'm working and you not, who's selling for who. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
or if
But what if the guy and the girl are both working? What if they both?
but women tend to date men better than them. They truly want a man who's better than them. They don't pretty much go for a man who's under them. So if you get somebody who pretty much over you, he make more than you, he taller than you, stronger than you, he may be a little smarter than you in different aspects. So would he be selling for you? He'd be selling for you, right?
That's a good question. But sometimes they don't settle. Sometimes that's what they really like.
I mean, or they could just be that's what they just well, I'm gonna say settle. You just pretty much like
Yeah.
you just pretty much just get what you can get, or just like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't need, because a man don't pretty much need that much from a woman. Like, a man ain't gonna have like a
That's true.
laundry list of things that he looking for. Like, no, can you cook, clean, you cute, you sexy, feed me, fuck me, shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what they. So it's not like
Simple stuff.
simple
Right?
stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And most girls can meet that criteria if they want to.
Right.
So pretty much so a man don't really feel like he's selling, even though he may be, versus what a woman want from a man.
Okay.
So I think most men probably do settle.
Okay.
I've honestly never really thought about this, but now like the wheels in my head are turning. So I think there's definitely a persona that women settle more, or not a persona, but a what's the word I'm looking for?
A trope, a narrative.
A narrative. That's what I'm getting. So there's a narrative that women settle more. And I think that's because you hear women complain more about what's going on in their relationships, So you feel like, man, there she go again with another dude that she don't like or don't deserve her or something like that. Me and we don't complain about what's going on, especially not outwardly to people we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we complain, it's to the homie, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, women would tend to talk about what's going on to, they have a more diverse group of people that they would talk about to what's going on. So there's definitely a narrative that women settle more. I don't necessarily agree with it. What you said was interesting. I don't know if I can quantify, who settles more or not. If anything, I would say, at the least I would say it's even, because I definitely do think men settle as well. Like we,
Yeah.
I think nobody ever gets exactly what they want.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody gets exact. So everybody settles to some degree. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's pretty much even. But you just don't hear or feel that men settle more because we don't complain. We don't talk about it as much.
We ain't had the platforms and the R&B artists and you know what I'm saying, the stuff that women have had like for decades.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all had Mary J. Blige and now y'all got Summer Walker and you know what I mean? Y'all
Yeah,
had
that's
Ricky
true.
Lake, y'all had Oprah
Yeah.
for like to get them
I
grievances
say both
out.
settle, but I don't know. I don't know who settles more, but I do say both. I mean, yeah.
I mean, both
It
settle for
goes
sure.
both ways.
I think it's like a narrative that women feel like they settle more. Like we always got to settle. We always got to put up with
You
stuff.
don't have to.
Know your worth. So you ain't got to settle. It's like, I mean,
Who you preaching to yourself for?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Because that's another thing. Another question I was saying, like, how does a woman value herself? Like, how do you rate what your value is and say, this my value, I ain't taking nothing less than this value? Like, how do you rate that? How does a woman rate that?
Yeah, like where does that come from? That's what I want to know. Like, because I feel like confidence, whether people want to admit it or not, a lot of times your confidence comes from other people. Like how other people see you. If every time somebody see you, they telling you you're beautiful, that's how you gonna feel. If every time somebody see you, they telling you you're ugly, that's how you gonna feel. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how beautiful or ugly you are. So when you are allowing people to shape who you see yourself as, where does the worth really come from? Like you said, like where do you get this is what I'm worth and I'm not going below
you can't
it?
let other people dictate that. You
But
can't.
That's true.
That's society. I mean, that everybody.
society.
I mean,
Everybody does.
Who you are is shaped off what society, your community feels
That's
about
true.
you.
Yeah, it just depends on who you're around,
True.
the things that you see or hear online, social media, whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to know that within yourself, though.
But how do you gauge it? How do you say I'm worth this? I ain't taking less. I ain't taking less than that.
I do affirmations.
Hey,
Affirmations.
whatever works.
Manifestation and affirmation.
Yeah,
Whatever works.
that's all. Like, and sometimes you just gotta look at yourself. Like, Just gotta look at yourself in the
Well, if the
mirror.
girl ugly, then what? And everybody been telling her she ugly. So how does she rate herself?
Okay, she could still have the confidence because she could have a bomb ass hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
She could dress good, smell good, or whatever, and then she could have a good ass personality, you know, and she could still feel like she the baddest in the motherfucking room.
I mean, you can feel how you want. You can feel how you
You
want.
can feel it, yeah.
Because everybody knows somebody that's delusional.
Yeah, you can believe
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you want.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
Definitely.
sometimes, right, the delusion comes off as like, you know, a woman might feel like I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, because her friends telling her that. Like, of course, your
yeah.
friends will tell you that.
Yeah.
When you get around the opposite sex, he's saying, "Nah, you're not even that cute. Like, why
Yeah.
would you?"
Like, you straight.
See, that's another question right there. Like, if
I
you
mean,
had
I'm
a
just-
friend that was ugly, like, what? I guess that would apply to me. Like, if I would tell my friend if she looks nice,
You would say she's
ugly.
fine. I'm with my
Right.
baddies. That what you gonna say?
Even if she was ugly, you're not gonna be like, girl, you ugly.
No,
It's your
I'm not-
birthday,
I'm not
girl.
just
You
gonna-
bad. You
Right.
lie to her, man.
I'm not gonna come out and call her ugly.
Of course.
Exactly. That's what we
So
said.
that, so she doesn't get her real value because it's boosted off.
I just say her
Fakeness, in
her
a sense.
clothes and like what she got on is cute. Like
She
that's
be like, girl, how I look? Your shoes nice.
So-
I'm
Oh,
like,
oh,
you,
well
you look
dressed
good.
booger
Like you,
woman.
like you look good with these clothes on. Like these clothes, this hairstyle. I'm not gonna your makeup. You know,
Okay.
it's nice. Looks good.
That's
on you.
Saturday night. Then what?
But that,
What about
huh?
Sunday through?
Right.
What about Sunday through Friday?
Ooh.
Right.
I don't know.
What happened Sunday when the costume come
I ain't
on?
gonna mention nothing about how she look.
Wow.
I ain't gonna mention it. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, I just want to know where people get their value from. Because I understand that men kind of get their value in the world through how people take them. So like he said, like if a girl been calling you fine your whole life, you go believe you fine. If girls never talk to you, you go in your mind interpret it as I must not be attractive.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm
wrong
saying?
Yeah.
Or if you don't have money, you know girls like money and you ain't got none.
Yeah.
You understand in the world your
But
value is low
Yeah,
because
well,
you
some
ain't
of
got
them
no
be
money.
lying like they got something for
It's
real.
true. I mean, it's only so long fake girls can pretend. You got
that's
that's why you gotta pull your wallet out. You know what I mean? So
Okay, I got a question because I'm steady thinking about this who settled more type of thing, and I thought about this. So let me ask you a question, Reka.
Okay.
So what's more likely to happen? A rich woman marrying a broke man, or a rich man marrying a broke woman?
A rich man.
So
Marrying, yeah.
so what is that called? That's what? That's selling, right?
you ain't gonna
Yeah,
never
it is.
ever see a rich man.
Y'all might think I'm lying.
A rich
but
woman with a broke man.
y'all might think I'm lying, but I wouldn't marry no rich man.
Yeah, because
I'm
it
just
stuff
not-
come with that.
It is
Yeah,
a still
stuff come with
coming.
that.
Yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Yes,
glad
it
you know
is.
that.
Some shit I don't know nothing about.
Right.
But I ain't trying to really find out either.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I would just rather not. I mean,
Yeah.
he don't have to be rich, but, you know, it's cool if he make a little more than me, you know, because I'm used to kind of like making more a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like,
you said it's cool if you make a little more than you. So
yeah, that's cool.
What's a little more like $10,000? Like what you mean?
No.
So let's say
like you make 50 cents an hour more. You make 50, don't get this 50 cents. You straight.
No, I'm talking about like dollars more, you know, like an hour.
You at 25 away. As long as he at 27,
Right.
as long as he
Because if it was 28, it'd have
So
been a
what does it
problem.
get to an uncomfortable?
If he
what does it
make
get to
like-
an uncomfortable amount then? Let's say you make $70K, but he make $300K a year. Would you be like, nah, I can talk to him, he make too much money?
No, it just depends, I guess. Like, he gotta be real humble. Like, he gotta be
no.
Right,
humble.
because listen, I can't.
There's something.
I find it hard to believe a woman is going to turn down a wealthy man just because he's wealthy.
His personality gotta be good. Like, we gotta have a connection. Like, cause it's more than just money to me.
So his personality has to be better than a broke person. Like
If you, I
you
just
make $1
can't.
million a year,
I can't deal with nobody broke
But if you got a good
because
personality though.
right?
because I've been there, done that already multiple times.
That's one. Okay.
And I'm not doing that shit no more. Exactly. I ain't doing that shit no more. So I can say that. I can say I don't need nobody broke because I'm sick of being somebody's mama, pretty much. Like,
Okay,
I've already been through
Let's
it.
define what broke is, because I be hearing
Yeah.
broke. What is broke? What is the number for broke?
Okay,
If I
can I answer that?
if I can
Can I
get
answer
things
that?
for myself
Hold on.
that you can't get for me, then you're broke to me. And
I mean,
and what I want don't even cost that much.
I mean, so if he can take you to Forever 21 and he cool, right?
What if he can't though?
To me, it seems like women define broke as if you make less money than I am, you broke.
It seems
Like even
it seems
if I make
a comparison.
100,000, even if you make 95,000, you make less than me. Like you're supposed to make more than me as a man.
I would
I
say this
feel
like,
like-
I've heard that. I'm not saying it's true for everybody, but I've heard it.
they say
before.
you a nurse and he the manager at McDonald's.
It's
You
a-
cool?
Just work hard, okay?
Just
Just
work
work,
hard.
to get where you,
You can work
want
hard
to get
and
to.
still
Right.
not be at a financial level to be
Well,
going to Forever 21.
if he wants more for himself,
But he treats you like
Like
a
a
princess.
female
Like,
Jesus.
yeah. He rub your dreads and everything. Feet.
Free twister.
Yeah. He faithful. You know
Yeah.
y'all love that. You love faithfulness.
Right. He honest.
Yeah, so
He cook.
oh, he cooked too.
Oh, see, yeah, I want to get him.
I mean-
Reel him in.
it's edible.
Really
They gonna
mean.
say, he ain't Chef Boyardee, it's edible.
If we could build together, then
Okay, here we
we
go.
could probably
We go with
build.
that
We could
bill
probably build
again.
together. But he has to. He cannot be lazy. You cannot be out of a job all the
He go to
time.
work. He go to work. He just ain't making the money to go
If
to,
he-
to Forever 21 every weekend.
Nah, if his goal is to have more, then that's cool. Like that's acceptable.
Well,
I'm
but
cool with that.
okay, so what if he's like you say, like what if he's a manager at McDonald's and he's cool with that because he's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like he love what he do. You know, he make good enough money for for himself.
What about when
and
you have
he's-
a family though? Like I want to have a family.
Y'all combine y'all money together.
Right.
Ain't just him paying all the bills.
Right.
I want to have a family. I want to be married.
Okay, you can be
Type
married.
shit.
Managers at McDonald's are married.
Who?
Yeah,
Managers at McDonald's
I'm sure they are,
married.
but I don't see that for myself.
but not to
Why?
you. They married, but not to me.
Right, not to me though. I just don't see that. I don't see that.
What-
I don't see that.
You don't see it because you don't want your friends laughing at you. That's why you
Right?
don't
Is
see
it an
That's what you
embarrassing?
think.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I've
I
never
would have heard
been.
to get to it
I
though.
don't know because I've never been put in that
Well,
situation.
we talking hypothetical.
Right. So your friend go to McDonald's. You say, "Girl, Tyrone gave me a
I
free
ain't gonna lie.
cheeseburger. Let's go mess with you."
I don't eat that stuff. Why you working there? I don't even eat that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
He just worked where he worked at.
Okay, Chick-fil-A then,
okay, that might.
So the restaurant matters.
because you don't eat McDonald's. That's what
no.
it is.
And I just don't.
We losing
Like,
on you, fellas.
So if he the bad
I
Chipotle,
try
you straight.
not-
Yeah.
Chipotle is good.
I
That's
try
not
not to be
healthy.
judgmental. I promise I try not to be judgmental. I promise you I try
I know
not
y'all
to.
try, man, but it's
There was this
hard.
dude that trying to talk to me a while ago, and he
Mm.
worked at the dollar store. At
The
Dollar
Dollar
Tree. Yeah.
What if that was his second or third job though?
It wasn't though.
How you know that?
He said he worked too many hours. He got too much. That'll be his only job. He got too much.
That was his only job.
Girl, every time I go here,
He might make a lot of
you
money.
working $80 a week. Wow.
In the office and shit.
Yeah.
On the floors
Wow.
when he need to.
I
Stocking.
saw a girl, she was like mad because the dude always try to talk to me. I'm like, I say, man, dudes always make bread though. Like, not bread, but they make a good
Yeah.
enough. Start out at like 15, 16, like it's decent enough money
Yeah.
to start to be, but it's artists, so people look at artists like, oh, he artist, I ain't talking to him.
Artists make good money though.
Yeah, I know.
I would talk to somebody that worked there. I would. And plus I shop there.
Oh,
As long as you can get some out the deal.
someone get some idea, girl. Think
Wow.
about yourself.
Oh, don't we all?
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next question. We got a thumper, man. This one came straight out of the Lord's hat right here.
Lord,
Man. Okay, so Reka,
Damn it.
do you believe it's true that men don't marry the woman they love? They marry the woman that's around when they're ready to marry.
Some of them do. Some of them, not all of them. Because if a dude don't want to get married, he not going to get married, period. He's just not.
That's true.
You know, some guys are just, what was I finna say? Some guys are like that. But others, if they, like I said, if they not gonna get married, they not gonna get married. They just gonna wait. That's why females be waiting so long. Why I'm waiting 7 years? Like, we still ain't, he ain't proposed to me yet. He will though. Don't say that. Don't say he will, because if he ain't done it the first 2 years of y'all talking, then what?
Go ahead, what you say?
The first 2 years? I'ma just say this. It ain't even gotta be the first 2 years, but I'ma just say this. when men know, they know. That's
I agree with that.
I don't
When
I don't
men-
believe that either.
I agree with that.
I don't believe that either.
You don't
I
believe
think
that?
that's something that's made up by women too.
Nope.
That's no
We
trope
heard
that's
that.
made up.
I heard that from a man myself. When a man knows, he knows when he wants to marry a person. He does.
Well, I feel like this. Like, I'm married, right? I've been married 5 years.
Okay.
So I do feel like you do get to a point where too you know that you're ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, settling down doesn't necessarily even mean marriage. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't think to all men settling down means marriage. Like, means I
Okay.
have to get married. You know, I do feel like you have to want to get married, you know, while you're settling down, you know, because some men don't.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
marriage ain't for everybody. You know, I
It's
know
not.
some women who be like, I don't want to get married. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I do think when men know, they know, because, you know, especially when you're young, like you do so much just, you know, like you having fun basically. You're having fun, you out here, you kind of wilding out, all that type of stuff. You know, you get to a point you're ready to settle down, you're ready to chill, you know, like have a family, have kids, whatever the case may be. And, you know, you run into somebody and you be like, you know, it's time, and she's as much of what I've been looking for as possible.
Some men find exactly what they looking for and be like, "This is it."
I don't think
so.
that's true. I don't think you can find exactly what you're looking for. You may
Yes,
think
you
you
can.
do in the beginning, but I don't think it's possible.
What?
I
Why
don't.
not?
I see what both of you are saying, but I think what she's saying is like, if a dude 22 years old and he felt like she it, I think a dude would be like, alright.
Yeah,
He in
you
their
was
mindset,
younger.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's, like I said, that's him thinking that she's everything.
I'm talking about, I think he will go for the move, like he
True,
would,
I understand that, but
Yeah.
but she said that some men do find exactly what they want.
Right.
I'm saying I don't think nobody finds exactly.
I mean, you
what
can
they
feel
want.
like
I mean,
I think you
not.
can feel like you
Not every single thing, but they check off most things.
Yeah, most boxes.
And,
Okay.
Yeah, they check off most boxes.
Okay.
Mm.
You know, it could work out that way, but
Cause like I met my wife, and you know, like when I met her, like before I had even said a word to her, I went home. I told my sister, I'm like, hey, it's this girl on my job. I'm gonna marry. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was playing at the time. I didn't know it was going, materialize into what it did.
Mm-hmm.
But I was ready to settle down. You know, I had 2 kids. I had custody of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely ready. So did that aid in it? Absolutely it did. You know what I mean? Because I honestly, I do feel like if I didn't have kids, then, you know, I probably wouldn't have got married. So, you know, my situation definitely played a role into it. You know what I mean? But, and of course she did as well, because, you know, she checked off most of the boxes of what I was looking for, you know, and more importantly, what I needed, you know, as even opposed to what I, you know, just what I wanted, but what I knew I needed, you know, for me, for my kids, you know, for my family and things. So, you know, I was definitely ready. The situation definitely aided in it. But, of course, you know, she being who she was, you know, like took it to another level, too. Because, like I said, at first I wasn't literally thinking I'm going to marry this woman. It just, you know, it
spoken into
Yeah.
existence.
You know what I'm saying? It
just
kinda
happened
went
like
that way, and
Because
it-
that's how
it
it
happened
was
fast.
supposed to happen like that.
But I also do think that, I don't think it takes 5 or 10 years to know
No.
that you want to marry somebody.
No, I don't.
I don't. I feel like I feel like 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 years max. Like
Yep.
to truly know if this is somebody that you want to marry.
Yep.
Now, saying that you want to marry them and actually taking that step is 2 different things. But
Yeah.
but knowing that this is somebody that you can see yourself with for the rest of your life, it don't take 5, 6, or 7 years to do that.
But see, I think that's where the miscommunication on the part go, like, cause like women say, cause the whole thing is like a man should know within the first month or 3 months that whether he want to marry you or not.
No, that's not true.
But the mentality, but see, the context behind it is, yeah, he might know like she got wifey qualities,
Yeah.
but like you said, it go to easy go marry you in 3 months.
Yeah.
I think women don't explain like more than they don't put the context behind the whole like in a month or 3 month period of a man know what he know. Like yeah, he might know what he know, but he still gotta further know. Like because most men are risk benefit, you know what I'm saying, calculators. Like so you're not just most men are logical. They're not just go dive into something like that. Women might do that. Women, you know what I'm saying? Women might be emotional, be like, oh, I feel like he the one. I'm ready to get married today. And the man might be like, yeah, I mean, you got good qualities,
that's different for me because nobody I've ever dated, I see myself marrying them ever.
Really?
Yep. I ain't even nobody say, oh, this is the person, this the one right here. We finna get married. Like,
Do you want to get married?
yep.
So why did you continue?
I didn't. I left.
So how long did it take you to realize it? Like, it took you 3 months? A month?
About 3 months to figure that out. Like, nah, this ain't it.
Okay, can
Okay.
I?
Hold on.
About 3-4 months into a relationship, it wasn't it.
So if men supposedly can know in 3 months, when do y'all know?
Same time.
3 months?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never counted, so I don't know.
I mean, y'all ain't got a general.
Well,
Well, she said she's never known though, so.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
I've
even like.
I'm gonna
when
say
I'm-
I've never known until now, but now.
Wait, huh? Wait.
No, what? That you go marry somebody?
Mhm.
Oh, so dude you with now?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So y'all gonna get married?
Huh?
Y'all
You
talked
said, are
about
we
it?
getting married?
I said y'all gonna get married?
It's been talked about plenty of times.
Talked about like we gonna do it, or it's like how you feel about it. That's
Yeah.
the two
No,
different
it's like
things.
we gonna do it. Like where
Oh, okay. That's
the
what's up.
ring. He got 3 of them picked out already.
Oh,
type
okay.
shit.
Congratulations.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man.
He ain't proposed yet though. Like give us
some.
He will, but I don't want to know when.
Oh no. Yeah. Be surprised. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like even though a man is ready to get married, like even though he know he's ready to take that step, you know, that doesn't mean he like okay, he know he's ready, right? Then he meets somebody, now he has to get ready with you. You know what I'm saying? So there's still like another step to go, you know, because you know, like he's ready according to all the relationships he's already been in, you know. But then once you meet somebody new, you know, and you get into another relationship and you meet this person that, you know, you feel like, okay, this is the one, you still have to get ready for her as well. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
definitely.
everybody, every new person or every person is another step
Yep,
or
it
another
sure
level
is.
that you have
But
to go
you know
to.
what? And they gonna hate me for this, but we need to get ready for them too. We need to get ready for the guys too because a lot of us got attitude problems and all that. The toxic attitude, like like whatever the fuck they be saying, I don't know. But but we have to get ready too. Like stop putting off going to see a therapist. Like for real, like. Do that,
We
cause
talk about that a lot.
yeah, nobody wants to keep doing that. Nobody wants to keep putting up with you and your mouth and like the attitude and like I be watching paternity court all the time and these females just be yapping, just going. I'm just like, oh my
And the man was just sitting
God.
there, he had to take it.
Yeah, and sometimes they go back and forth, and it's like, damn, like y'all would put up with that, like all y'all life.
Yeah, some men to settle for that.
I know I actually talked to a girl briefly who had went on Maury for the paternity thing, right? And I felt so bad for her because she talked about how excited she was to go on Maury and like tell the world that she did not know who her baby daddy was. And I was like, I thought it was just, I really felt like, I felt sorry for her. I was thinking like, wow, like that's cool to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you think this is, but so she had bought, I think she said she had bought like 2 or 3 dudes to the show or whatever.
Oh,
And of course they told her to act it up and exaggerate and do all that type of stuff. But, you know, like she was so okay with not knowing who her baby daddy was and like going off on these dudes, you know, when they were saying, you know, that it ain't mine. You know, but you don't even know whose it is. You
Right,
know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
understand that either. Like
this-
why you going off on a dude or whatever and telling him what he needs to do as a father, but you don't even know. Like why would you do that? Why would you even take a person through that? Period.
That's big for you to say that women need to get married from. You know what? We do a good job of picking guests.
We
man.
have
We
to
got
get.
some,
Yeah, we need to get ready too.
we
Like
got some honest women.
this is what I always ask myself. Would you marry yourself?
Would you marry yourself?
For real? Like would you?
That's in the marriage.
Would I marry myself
Yeah.
right now? No. I would want a little bit of time, like 2, maybe 3 years. But right now, no, not at all.
Oh, question. So if you wouldn't marry yourself right now, is it because you have some issues that you know you need to address?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I still do.
How long have you known this?
It depends, because it's like new shit.
But you develop new issues,
Yeah,
right?
new issues that I'm just now finding out, you know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? So, I don't know, maybe a few years.
Mm.
It just depends on the issue.
So are you in therapy?
I am.
Okay.
That's what's up. So my question was though, have you been working on these issues, or have you felt like when the right man comes along, I'll start to fix these issues for him?
I was doing it before him.
Okay.
Yep, I was doing it before him. Because I know I wanted to be better as a woman, because
Mm.
I have a lot of things that I really do need to work on. I mean,
Tell
a
us
lot of
one.
us have like insecurities and things like
Tell
that.
us one.
Insecurity.
Oh, okay.
I think we
Anger
all- I think
problems.
everybody deal with that anger problem.
Anger
yeah.
issues. Yeah, I still have a bit of a temper.
Fiery side.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah.
I'm
Careful,
telling
man.
myself too much.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, you have to be willing to do that for yourself. So then, once you meet the right person, or once the right person comes in your life,
Mm.
you know, everything will be good. And like, you know, he'll have this person will be completely new for you. So he won't be knowing nothing about how you were, or, you know, the issues that you got. But
Right.
it's a good feeling to say how you used to be, you know, like how you used to be compared to how you are now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Because I believe, like you said, like girls they know they perfect man. Like I want my man. This is the man I want. He got to check all these boxes.
Yeah.
But then I don't think women understand, like, the men that you want, you gotta make sure that he wants you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
That's
think
true.
I think women just
Yeah.
feel like a man go accept it because that's
That's
what
true.
men have
I'm a
usually
girl.
do.
We have to be less selfish too,
Mm,
because a lot of us are selfish.
mm.
I have my selfish days,
Days.
but you have to work on that too, because a lot of the time it is a lot of good guys out here. I say that.
Thank you for saying that. We appreciate that.
Nah, that's
But I will say that. But in order to get a good man, you have to be a good woman too. It's not just. It shouldn't be just one sided. Because if it's just one sided, he's putting in more work into the relationship than you are.
So he's
Right.
what's the word?
Settling, right?
Ah, there we go.
Bingo.
There we go.
It would make him to be settling. Yeah, it
It
would.
would be.
Yeah, because he'll have to put up with that.
He ain't got to.
Yeah.
But then he
He chooses to.
might not know no better either.
That too.
So sometimes I
Yeah.
think men have to know their worth too.
Yep, it
You know
goes
what
both
I'm
ways.
Sometimes, all the time. You know
Yeah.
what? You've always said that too. So yeah,
Yeah,
kudos
man,
to you for saying that,
I'm
man.
trying to be pro
You've
man.
always
dog.
said
I do.
You've always
And
said
some
that.
girls be
He
like,
do.
I be too pro man. I be like, I say, bro, we don't be pro man enough. Like,
Yeah, I try to see both sides. I don't
Right.
be trying to just speak for women, like, because I know that's what women like to hear. They like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
gonna tell the truth, whether if y'all view me as a pick me or not. I don't give no
Mhm.
fuck.
hey, you can't curse,
I don't
man.
care. You need to hear the truth.
That's
I hear
true.
you.
We
So-
too old.
So did you answer the question? Like, how do you feel about the question?
Yeah.
Do you think men
Oh,
marry
yeah.
who they? Yeah. So
Yeah, for sure. Cause man, dude said this on his podcast I listened to. He was saying, he said men love more authentic than women do. And he based on the fact that a man can be 40 years old and still be heartbroken about the girl who broke his heart in like middle school. Cause when a man actually love you, like it's
Okay.
nothing he won't do. Like it don't matter how he feel. You can beat him up or whatever. He still could be like, you hungry? You want to eat something to eat? Like before a woman, if she mad, like
yeah,
it's
we
it.
talked about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it don't matter how much she loved you yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is different.
If
I
she
know.
mad,
Yeah, like a man's love don't waver.
Yeah.
Like even if he cheat, his love still ain't gonna waver. He still love you to death. He just that, you know,
he cheated.
your old girl was cute and she was her. It was
I
opportunity
know
thing.
somebody who's been in a relationship with his girl for about 7+ years, and she wants to get married. He don't really want to get married because he's still heartbroken from his ex-wife.
Yeah.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Cause men love hard.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say that if a woman cries over a man, it means she loves him. If a man cries over a woman, it means he'll never love another like her.
Yeah, because
And
men,
I was like,
men
wow, like
love
that's
hard,
profound.
and I don't think women understand like a man love is like super strong. That's why I think most men don't get married because I think men are scared to get, because a man would understand what he gonna do. A man sees love as a job, like a duty. So a man not even excited about love. Like he like, man, if I love, I know what I'm gonna do. He see it as like a job, like
It is though.
you know, right?
It kinda is.
But it's
Because
not exciting at all.
I think it's not exciting because it's
Because it's
because duty. Not to say it's a stress, but it's another thing added to a man's everyday plate. Like he sees I have to do stuff. A woman just really pretty much got to exist. Like she don't really. Let me see. She don't really ask for, like, she don't really demand that much. When she loves somebody, she just think it's romanticized. Like, women see this as romantic. It's Disney fairy tale. Like, oh, flowers, I get butterflies in my stomach. Oh, I love it. Da, da, da. A man see it as like, what you need? What can I do? Like, he see it as like a job thing.
I feel like it shouldn't have to be like that though.
But that's how a man.
That's how it is,
But
though.
a man interprets love through respect. So his way of showing love back will be through respect. I respect you in these, so I'm gonna make sure you fed. Make sure you clothed. I know you mad at me, but I'm gonna make sure your TV dinner's warmed up. Whatever, like he gonna do whatever. It don't matter that he mad. He understand, but he love you, so that's how he gonna
true.
show it.
That's
But
true.
a woman to be mad, she not cooking nothing. She not having no sex. She probably
She not even gonna talk to you.
Like, but a woman feel like she well within her rights because
Her feelings hurt.
and we gotta deal with it.
Listen,
A woman can fall in love 10 times in her lifetime. A man can't.
It's something to think about.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I definitely agree that I do feel like for men, love is it's like a job. I'm not gonna say it is a job, but it is like a job because there are duties and responsibilities that you have to perform.
And that you know.
And if you don't, then it's not going to be believed that you love her. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel it's a job.
if you don't make her feel a
Online.
certain way, if you don't provide, if you don't make her feel special, if you don't tell her she's beautiful, if you don't do these things, then it's gonna be interpreted as you don't love her. You
And
know
a
what I'm
man
saying?
understands that.
And so it's like so much that we have to take care of and almost like tiptoe around. Like, you know, we got to make sure we ain't pissing you off, or, you know, we know these things ain't gonna happen. We got to make sure that, you know, you happy today, you know, or
Gotta make sure
you know,
the bills
like all
paid.
that.
We gotta make a certain amount of money. We gotta be tall. We gotta be strong. We gotta be able to protect you. We gotta love your kids if you
It
got
depends on the
kids.
person.
It's that's period. That's anybody.
That's across the board.
Look how much you said a man got to check off all these boxes. A man could probably got one box for you, 2 maybe.
True.
So love for you ain't even a job because all you gotta do is
I feel like
cooking-
it is a
cooking and
job.
sex.
I feel like it is a job for me too, though,
how
because
what you doing.
I try to do things to make my guy happy as well.
But everything that you do is gonna be beneficial for you too. A man has to be selfless in his love.
I don't know.
You know, it's
I don't even
hard.
know.
I wish I make women see both sides. Like it's,
I do see
Yeah.
both sides though.
It's
It
hard,
does
man.
make sense.
I definitely think we are undervalued. I was talking
Yeah.
to my mother-in-law and my cousins yesterday, and I was talking about this, and I was saying that like the role of the man has became devalued. It really has. Like I don't think people understand how much we have to go through and put up with. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm like a special circumstance because I've literally been on both sides of the fence. Like I've had to play the womanly role where I was a single parent with 2 kids, you know, so I had to do the cooking and the cleaning and the you know be the disciplinarian and the emotional side and all that for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, now that I'm married, you know, I don't have to be there so much. You know what I'm saying? Because now I have my wife for that. But like I said, I definitely see that, you know, it is not easy to be a man. It's not, you know, it's really not. And I'm not saying it's easy to be a woman either. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm just saying, like, I think our role has been devalued to some degree, especially with the independent woman movement, because it's now like, well, I can do everything you can do. You know, I don't need you to do this, this, and this because I can do it for myself. So that's devaluing our role. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never hear a man say, like, I don't need no woman because I can jack off all the time. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or, you know, like, ain't no man gonna be like, I don't need no woman, I cook for myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, although it's true, you're not gonna hear no man say that.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So our role it really has like been devalued.
I agree. Sometimes we do need to let a man be a man. Because I've been in that situation before where somebody told me, let a man, you need to let a man be a man. I'm like, well, shit, you know. well. Right. At that time, I don't know. I just feel like if you can't put no oil in my car and I can do it, then something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Oh, man.
I wasn't trying to devalue him, but I'm just saying, something's got to be done.
Evaluation.
Yeah.
Something got to be done, though. If you can't do it, who gonna do
Somebody you can pay somebody to do it.
No.
You said you can do it yourself, right?
Yeah, and I did.
So then, what
So you would look at a man less because he can't do something manly?
He should know car stuff. It don't have to be nothing big.
Maybe he was never taught it.
Man, we are going through it.
My son is gonna know.
He ain't
Who
gonna
gonna teach
know
him?
He's not gonna know that.
His daddy is.
What if his daddy don't know?
I'm telling you now,
Take it to the
these
shop.
future race kids not gonna learn how to do none of that.
I know, and it sucks.
That
Sucks.
It's gonna be somebody coming to your house changing your oil by the time he gets to oil change stage. Most of them manual labor jobs, like they ain't gonna know how to do that type of stuff.
My mama said a man should have a car.
Should have a car. Why? It's public transportation. You got Uber, you got taxis, bus,
Right.
Metro,
Lift.
bikes. Bikes
She
nice.
said
I got a
man-
nice bike.
But she said a man should have a car though.
Don't listen to your mom, man. She tell you the wrong thing. That age group, they tell you the wrong thing. If you want to be with a man, why don't you help him get a car? If you want to be,
Hell no. I've done that before
What?
too. I've done that before.
what's wrong with that? You want to be happy or not?
Right, you just did it for the wrong man. That's
I
all.
did it for
That's
him.
all.
Yeah, I
You
did
did it
do it
for
for
the wrong
wrong.
man.
I sure
Yeah.
did. I sure
You can't let
did.
that traumatic experience change
His
you.
own mama didn't even want to give it to him.
Give him a call.
Yeah. Give him
And
money.
I,
Give him
okay,
money
so
for it.
so the question is, why do you feel bad about it though?
Why do I feel bad?
Or feel like it was a mistake? If you did it because you truly wanted to, or
I did
out of
'cause
the
I
genuineness, okay then. So
I
what?
cared at that time.
You
So
So why was it? So why do you regret it now?
Because they ain't together.
Because he should have had the money to do that himself.
But he didn't, and
He's
you
older
helped
than
him.
me.
That don't mean nothing.
Well,
What
I
else you
did
gotta
help
do
because
with
I cared.
That's all.
Did
that
you really?
matter.
I did, but I didn't expect to be put in that situation though. I just didn't.
Life happens, man.
I don't like to be put on the spot like that. Don't do that.
Life happens, man. Sometimes maybe he
Don't do
just
that.
lost his car when he met you. He may have to repost, maybe he had to help his mom out pay some bills.
Yeah.
He couldn't pay the car
You
note.
should have told me that.
And I mean, man, we kind of hold stuff
Yeah,
in.
right.
We already look weak because we ain't got a car. Now I gotta tell you my side.
Right,
my
then you
side
gonna think I'm
story.
crying.
Then you gonna think I'm a punk.
It was a long story though, cause
Yeah, see, and you probably looked at him. You probably looked at him less.
no, I didn't. Not in the beginning, no. Not in the beginning.
You took some time.
I think
After a week, it was
About a week or so.
Like a week, it was a
like,
wrap.
I don't know, like. I ain't look at him as less than a man, but it was like, all right, now you gotta come on, you gotta get it together. I was patient. It's like, okay, it's time for something different. Like, you gotta get it together.
If a girl didn't have a car, should a man think the same way?
No, I know what you're doing now.
Right, because
That's a great question.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of look at some girls a certain way too. If they don't, I mean, you gotta have at least one or the other. If you don't got your own place, at least have a car. I think that goes for anybody though. If you don't have your own place, at least have a car. At least. You can't not have both.
even for a girl.
You can. Yes. At this
Is
age.
it an age on that?
Yes, at this age, in this.
This
little
modern
bracket.
era?
Yeah, like yes, you gotta have something. You
Okay,
can't
but
just
you,
be.
but you man won't care about that. If he got money, he wouldn't
Yeah,
care.
some won't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some,
Would he be selling? He'd be selling for her broke bum himself?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh my God.
No, because he wouldn't mess with her. Period. Unless
Nah,
he wants
because
unless he just wanna
like I
hit.
told you, his boxes ain't like yours. His boxes ain't expensive like yours.
Unless he's trying to hit.
Yeah, everybody trying to hit somebody.
Right.
You trying to hit? Well, everybody trying to hit.
Man,
I mean, why would we make it seem like sex on
I'm
men
not
only
gonna
want
lie.
sex? Like women never want sex.
we do. But that's my thing.
Crazy.
My thing is, I'm not gonna I'm not finna just mess with nobody that ain't got nothing for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have something going. Even if they don't have it right now, they're working towards something.
So you gotta tell you, like I'm working toward my my 98
Yeah,
Monte Carlo.
Like I'm in low. I'm in a low spot right now, but I'm working on it.
But I'm working. You know, I'm trying to get myself together. Okay, cool. That's fine because at least you were honest with me.
But would you be with him though?
It depends.
Ah.
Everything
It
depends.
depends.
That's like Pee Wee's word of the
It's how
day.
y'all wording it, though. It's how y'all wording it. I'm not gonna put my guy's business out there, but
Okay.
he's not doing bad, but he's not where he want to be at either. But I
Okay.
still chose to be with him because he's a hard worker. So as long as you're a hard worker
Mm-hmm.
and putting in effort,
Mhm.
that's what
I
matters.
understand that because
Yeah.
we talk about it all the time. Like even men say, man, as a man, you should, yada yada yada. So I mean, that's definitely understandable. There
Yeah.
are some things just as a man you should either have or, like you say, be working towards having.
Yeah.
But
Nothing wrong with that.
but when he doesn't have it, he's definitely looked at as a lot worse than if a woman doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a big double
that's
standard.
just society.
right. Like,
Society.
'Cause it's weird how much women preach equality, which I completely understand, but that equality is conditional because, like I say, in an instance like that, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not equality. That's not if a man is 40 years old and don't have a car, he's gonna be basically looked at as a bum. If a woman is 40 years old and don't have a car, nobody's gonna come.
She a bum to me. If a 40-year-old woman ain't got no car,
No, once they hear her side story, they gonna give her a pass.
It's a rap thing.
But if a man had that
What-
same
what-
side story,
right.
they gonna say, man, you better get off your stuff, crying.
yeah,
Get off
because men are instantly looked at as
Yeah.
like, the provider. You know what I'm saying? So
a job.
yeah, I see that, but
Yeah.
that's just I don't know what to say about that's just like
That's society. That's society.
That's
You're right. That's
society.
society.
You know, all of us don't feel that way, but it's society. You know.
Man,
Yeah, I think it's we so devalued. We really are.
I'll tell you, man.
We are devalued. I agree.
I'm sorry to break it to you, man. I didn't know myself. I think we've been told
Yeah.
our whole life, like, we're not supposed to necessarily matter like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even the stuff we supposed to do, protect and provide and have a good job, have a car, have a house, we told we supposed to have that and we don't even get appreciated for it. But if a woman got it, she an independent black woman.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get to say, I'm an independent black man. I got my own stuff. And
Well, like, you supposed to.
the
Though.
girl gonna say, you supposed to.
So do y'all want the same treatment?
We want
I
equality.
want equality because y'all want it.
Yep.
Honestly,
Why you want it? Because we want it.
because I want equality too, but I think I'm only want equality because I've been hearing women want equality. But I think we'll never get equality because we have to recognize that we are different.
Yeah.
And I think the whole equality thing is making it seem like we all the same. We want
Yeah,
and
we
need
not.
the same things. Like we are biologically different. We mentally different. Like like you said, society views us
Yeah.
differently. So like I can't put. So the fact that you got a good job, a car, and a house, good job. You a responsible adult like me. Why should you get a certificate or cookie because because you got yours? But when I say right, but if I got a job, car, and a house, it's like you supposed to have it. So what? So what you got there? You're supposed to have it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just
I feel like everybody deserves to be appreciated.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves to be valued. Everybody. Me personally, I don't think it should be one against the other, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, who deserves it more than the other? Like, if both people work hard, they deserve, they deserve all of that. They just do.
I don't really like. I think deserve is a loose word people using too. I deserve
Really?
something. Yeah, I don't really like the whole.
Why?
Because deserve comes around entitlement. Like, just because you work hard don't mean you deserve something. Like, you deserve an opportunity, but you don't deserve the outcome. You deserve an opportunity to get a good man,
Okay,
but
I
you
can see
don't
what you
deserve
mean
the
by
good
that
man.
because okay, I'll say this now. Somebody worked hard but had a shitty personality or something, or just
Yeah.
treated the person bad. No, then they don't deserve.
Right, but they will feel like they deserve it though. Right.
Yeah, that don't make up for you being a good person because you got a good job and shit.
Right. But
So-
you understand
so
that
I
women
see what you
will
mean.
feel like I got all this stuff. I deserve.
And then that's when
this.
we settle. That's when we settle because it's like,
Mm.
okay, he working, he got this and that, but he cheating and doing all that. Then we just settling.
I mean, is it settling?
I do
Well,
agree with that.
we can leave, but some women don't want to leave because they
Who
like
be
the
checking
money.
every box but he cheat? Is you selling in? Because you already said you already agreed that
I'm
you
leaving.
can't get everything.
No, I'm leaving. I'm
Oh,
leaving.
Oh, so loyalty, you ain't waiting.
Because the money come and go anyway, and that shit don't matter to me.
Oh,
It-
not money don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter to me as far as like relationship stuff. Like, I care more about how I'm treated than exactly how. I said I don't want nobody rich. I said he don't have to be rich. Just
But you
have
can't work at
something.
McDonald's, huh?
I don't want him working at no. No.
Okay, then, but
It's a teenage job. I don't want that.
Child.
At least Aldi's is fine. Aldi is fine. You know, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't date nobody rich.
Mhm.
That I can be okay with not having that because I care about how I'm being treated.
Mhm.
I got an auntie right now who just cares about how much money he can put into her house
Yeah.
and nothing else. And I'm like, dang, you don't care about like what about how he look, like his personality, like the connection, like what
She's
about
selfish,
that? Like,
thinking about herself.
yeah, I'm like, is
It's gonna
that
backfire,
just
too.
not there? And I mean, I understand she's been
She's been through
been through it, and she got this whole big house, and she's taking care of family,
it.
and she's a foster parent and all that. But at the same time, don't you want like true love? Like, don't you want to know what it's really like to be in love? I mean, the money, it's gonna come. It's gonna come, but you have to. Sometimes we gotta be patient, okay? Like sometimes, if you really like this person, and you don't see yourself with nobody else, like that's just me. Like sometimes it's they gonna hate me again.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not gonna risk my life for being with somebody that got a whole lot of money but not treating me how I want to be treated, and just if the connection ain't there, I'm just not. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I just don't. Because I've never been raised like that. I've been raised to have my own money, and if somebody comes that got a little bit more than me, okay, great, that's great. But if not, I ain't gonna get on that. I ain't gonna be nobody mama either. But it just depends on the person. Like it do.
I say that, but I don't think it's true.
It is, because I know what it's like to be with a broke person, to be struggling. I don't want to go through that again, so I'm not. But if he doesn't have it all together right now, that's fine. Like I said, as long as he's working toward it.
As long as you're working toward that,
Yes.
all these manager jobs, you straight. But if you're a cashier, like, no, I mean, no.
how long you been a cashier? That's a long, but
So is it? So that's what I wanted to ask. Like, is it a time limit on his Build-A-Bear movie?
I ain't even gonna put no. I don't like to put no time limit on nothing. I don't like to put no time limit on marriage. I don't like to put no time limit on when
So
he gonna get this.
So nigga could be building
get a
toward
big
his
settlement.
98 Monte Carlo for 10 years. Are you straight? How long you waiting? How long till you say no?
I ain't
It's too much.
never thought about that, so I don't know.
That's something you should be thinking about. You got to date with a purpose, man. Had that stuff already out.
Maybe
So
within
when it happens, it's already
within
second nature.
3 years.
3 years, he need to be where you want him to be.
Not exactly where I want him to be, but something gotta go up from where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like something good has gotta happen from. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a little something like this, or like that.
As long as it's
Long
forward.
as it's
As long as it's something.
Long as it's forward. Whether he's walking or falling, as long as
okay,
it's
you
forward.
working. You trying. You know what I'm saying? You trying.
So effort.
Just try. Yeah,
Just need some effort.
just put in effort. We like effort.
That's good.
A person cannot have it all, but if they put in effort, that's very attractive. It's attractive to me.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it is. And we
I
and
heard
we do
women
that.
use ambition as like a sexy trait.
It is. It is.
I
So
heard that.
now I can't speak
What if
for
you're
everybody.
ambitious without a purpose, though? Because you have people who want it all. I mean,
Yeah.
you have people who are super ambitious,
Yeah.
but they don't have any direction with that ambition.
That's
It's kind of fruitless,
That
isn't it?
may be where you
That's
come
why
in.
you got. It is. That's why you got to help them. You got to talk to them, not help, but talk to them, and actually talk to them. Don't have no attitude or none of that. Just I think we should have talk. Okay, babe, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see us going in 5 years? Like things like that. I think that's important. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Drink.
Okay.
But yeah.
So very interesting.
So we can get off that. So why do you think women are offended by the "what do you bring to the table" question? Why are they offended by it?
I'm not offended by that.
We're talking in
'Cause I know
generalities.
who I
Why do you
am.
think women are offended by it?
It could probably spark up something. Like, it could be an insecurity. They could probably feel like they don't bring much to the table, but they're just trying to be offensive and defensive and like, you know, because maybe they really don't have nothing to bring. They hate me for that. Fuck y'all, I don't care. Not this one. What else? You can be intimidated because this person might actually have a lot going for themselves, and then it's like, well, dang, like,
Right, he got too much
what do
going on.
what do I have to bring to the
They
table?
say you too ambitious.
But like I heard y'all say, sometimes men don't want a lot. They don't want a lot at all. So as long as you can just be you and just make them happy, they like food, sex, and they don't like a lot of complaining or like a lot
Peace.
of they just want peace.
Peace.
They probably already going through shit at their job.
Yeah.
They want to come home and they don't want to have to hear no bickering or no yelling or whatever and being shouted at and things like
Complaining
that.
about stuff.
Yeah, it's just, you know, they want to be somewhere where they feel appreciated after a long, hard day of work or something. So
Nothing
They
is
just
more
want peace.
important to a mature man than peace.
yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Peace.
So-
That's all we want.
That's why I think
That's what I
men
believe.
will probably supposedly settle because, like, bro, as long as she bring peace, I don't care what else she come with.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I ain't gotta hurry, as long as she ain't complaining and tripping
Yeah.
and
So
You know
you,
what
so
I'm
you
saying?
might see that Drake type figure. He might be with the most regular girl because she just brings
Yeah,
peace.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But girls are criticized like, why would Drake pick her? Or why would this gorgeous man pick her? What he doing with her?
Yeah.
But she probably bring him peace, and you don't. As
True.
fine as you is.
Yep,
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
heard that too.
So to answer your question, I think I've been saying for years, nothing stirs people more than the truth. You know, like
Yeah.
and that truth can come in many different forms. Like, you know, people kill so the truth won't get out. You know, like literally. So I think when you ask somebody what do you bring to the table, it brings up truths. You know what I'm saying? Like now they have to confront what's real. Okay, what do I really bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have to tell you that I don't bring nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It does
I can
require
make
you to
spaghetti. You know what I mean? Like I can do
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know I don't want to confront those truths. Like people don't want to do that. That's why it's so offensive when that question is asked because it's like, who are you to make me confront these truths? You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to do that for you.
Yeah.
And then those truths, nothing scares people more.
Yeah, I think people, they get mad because they really have to sit and think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that question offends you, it's for a reason.
Yes.
That's a red
That's a
flag.
flag.
Right, because
That's
otherwise,
a
as
red
long as you get
flag.
mad about it, like,
Because I think people know it correlates with their worth,
yeah.
their value.
Absolutely.
So you got to pretty much put their value on the table and have somebody analyze what you think is valuable. And if somebody's saying, I mean,
Pop another bottle.
Yes,
I mean-
please. I was just gonna.
so what? You know what I mean? If you with a dude and he got money, he don't care that you got money because he got money.
Right, because he got it. Yeah.
Right. So if you say what you bring, he say what you bring to the table, and the girl be like, well, I'm nice and I
that's dumb.
look at my body
Ugh, I can't
and
stand guys.
you know what I'm saying. So
Hey, I can't stand guys to be like, oh, look at me.
Pass that down.
I be
Stella Rosa, holler at us. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
oh yeah for sure, man. Hey,
Stella
we need
Rosa,
that
holler at us.
sponsorship.
He
Yeah,
already
holla
did
at us.
that.
Need that sponsorship, man.
Oh, this?
That's fine.
It is.
You ain't never had it?
Get that-
I
that look-
probably should've brought
I ain't
one
think you
more.
putting all these girls on game. Y'all
Right.
y'all can
Stella
I'm
Rosa.
gonna have to
go
get that.
home and love y'all man more.
Right.
I'm gonna need some payment,
How much you want?
Some finder's fees.
something.
But this ain't nothing though. You got to put us on game on some other stuff too.
What are we doing?
To,
That's what's the name of the show?
for you to
What's
get
the name of the
paid
show?
for it.
Oh,
Give away
Yeah.
game.
That's what we doing.
Yeah, give us some game.
That's what we doing.
Okay.
man.
Okay, I'll tell you what. So, with that being said, we have come to the segment of the show where we actually want to give away some game.
Give away game.
We
Okay.
actually want to give some game away.
Cool.
We want you to give
Help
some game away
somebody out.
too.
Okay.
What is it? Each one, reach one,
Each
teach
one,
one.
teach
something
one.
like
Teach one,
that. Yeah.
Okay, Precious. What's the fuck's the name of that place? Each one.
Yeah.
Teach one, teach one. That's who we
Teach
at.
one, teach one.
Yeah.
So if you had some game to give away, because okay, so today we talked about settling. So if you had some game to give away on the topic of settling, what would it be? What advice, what game would you give the world?
Do you see yourself doing the same thing for,
The same thing for what?
for like the next 5 years? If not, then you need to leave. You need to leave.
Cause you'll be settling.
Yeah.
Um,
If y'all just but for real though, if the relationship hasn't progressed in any kind of way, or if you're just feeling stagnant and it's been more than a year, then you need to. It's some thinking. Y'all need to talk like for real.
So is that the time frame? Like, because you know, if you looking at it, if you're looking at your relationship, you're like, okay, we ain't really went nowhere, but it's only been 3 months. We ain't went nowhere, but it's only been 6 months. We ain't went nowhere, it's only been a year. Like, what's a decent time frame to put on like the evaluation of the relationship to see like have y'all progressed at all?
It depends.
I said it depends,
Say,
but I want to say about 3 years.
about 3 years.
That's a long time.
It is.
Yeah, that's kind of
They
long.
need-
I hate to say it like I hate to
They
say
need
that.
some kind of progression.
I want to say I'm impatient though, so
Mm.
but I'll give it at least 2 years. It can't be no more than 2 years though.
To me, that's long too. I
I feel like that's long too.
Yeah.
I'm making it longer.
Just
for
for
people.
progression, you know what I'm saying? Like to me,
I better see it changing in at least 6 months.
A change.
but
It depends on what it is though.
yeah, does the change have to be major or are you just talking some kind of progression?
Some kind. It don't
Okay.
have to be big. Nope.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah. What's your game? What you give me away?
As far as selling, I think selling is a subjective thing for people. Because some people can have an inflated sense of value and feel like they selling for somebody, and the person they think they selling for probably selling for them. You know what I mean? So I think it's all subjective and just what you feel about yourself. I just think really you need to figure out what it is you need from somebody, and if you're getting most of the things you need out from somebody, I believe that's not selling. Because you're not gonna get 100%. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't. No woman can't think she gonna get Tupac in a Tom Ford suit. You can't get Superman and Clark Kent. Like those are two different people. Like so you gonna have to. If you go pick Tupac, then pick Tupac and understand what Tupac come with.
Right.
If you want
right.
Tupac in a suit, he a unicorn. He's somebody, and that unicorn man is gonna want the best. He not selling for nothing, cause he know he's an anomaly.
I'm gonna say one quick thing.
Yeah.
That's like saying you want a hood nigga, but then when you get caught up in the street life, like if the motherfucker that came for him can't find him, then they're looking for you.
Yeah.
like
but that's women
part
gotta
of,
understand that.
that's what comes with that, with
Yeah.
being with him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's, like women be wanting this whole like they call it balance, but that's only a soft term for perfection. Like you want perfection, you not go never get perfection. He either go be very nice, he probably gonna have no money like you want. He not gonna be tall like you want. He might be able to protect. He might be able to fight, but he might be 5'5". You know what I mean? Like it's something. It's things you gonna have to put up with. Like
Yeah, it is.
the girl, she might be 300 pounds, but she
Ooh.
treats you well. She cook
Yeah.
and she clean. She might not look like a Victoria's Secret model. It's some things you got. It's give and take in everything. So
That's
I think
true.
as far as like thinking you selling, like I think we need to understand what that actually means, because it's a thin line between selling and just compromising for the bigger picture. You know what I mean? So that's what I got with it.
You kind of took my answer for real. Like I definitely agree. I don't even like the word settle. I feel like if you're in a situation or in a relationship where you feel like you're actually settling, I don't think you should be in that relationship.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not looking at it, like you said, as a compromise or, you know, like understanding, okay, I'm not going to get everything. You know, and we've talked a lot on the show about getting what you need as opposed to what you want. And I think that's what's important. As long as you're getting what you need, you're not settling. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get everything you want. You're not going to get Beyonce with the body of Nicki Minaj and the personality of Maya Angelou. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get all of that.
You gotta be
It's not
realistic.
going to happen.
Some people are not realistic. Like
So you have to come to a realization of what it is you want. Seek that out. You know what I'm saying? And once if she can check off or if he can check off those, I'm sorry, I said what you want. You have to seek out what it is you need. And if they can check off those need boxes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody that's spiritual or somebody that loves God or believes in God. Like,
Right.
you know, like that's something that should not be compromised on. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're a spiritual person or you know you're a godly person, you can't be with no atheists. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have to know, understand, and seek out what it is you need. If those needs are checked off, then you're not settling. And if you're at a point, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're settling, you need to get out of that relationship.
on your needs.
Because
Yeah.
you're not gonna be happy. Right. If you're settling on your needs, you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah. Then I feel like
You're
you're
not
selling. If you sell,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're selling
Like
on
if
your
you know,
needs,
like if you know you need somebody who got a house and a car, and you like, and you see that as like a person being stable and having a good head on their shoulders, because like those are two things that shows that's tangible stuff that you see. Like, okay, he take care of business or she take care of business. Like, you know, if somebody ain't got them two things, then yeah, you gonna feel like you selling because like they don't have what you feel like they should be having. So that's a need for you.
I've seen a lot lately. I've seen a lot of women that are I hate to say it, but like have some mental issues, and I'm saying it because you know they know that they have the mental issues and they speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But then you go and get like for instance, if you're depressed, you can't go and get somebody that's not upbeat. Like if you're like depressed or something, you know you're gonna need somebody that's going to uplift you. You know, that's gonna build you up. That's gonna kind of be upbeat, give you some energy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like two depressed people can't be together. You know what I mean? Or two unambitious people can't be together. You know what I mean? So find that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my wife, we are complete opposites. Like I'm so serious. Like we are so different. It's ridiculous. But everything we different is a balance for each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like where you know places that I'm bad at, places where I'm bad in, you know, she excels in, and vice versa. You know, so you know the difference. You know, like I guess that's one of those true cases where they say opposites attract. Like we are completely different, but it is such a balance. You know what I'm saying? That it works out. You know, basically to perfection in my eyes. You know, so and that's what you got to seek out. Seek out balance. Seek out what you need. Like you said, don't compromise on your needs. You know, like make sure you're getting somebody to balance you out. Somebody who checks off your need boxes. And you're not settling. You're good then.
That's why I don't believe in the whole equality word. That's why I was saying like I'm only about equality because that's what women say they want. But see, it ain't about equality. It's about what you're saying. It's about a balance. It's about a puzzle piece. Not finding your equal. You want somebody to fit into your world, so it's compatibility. So I'm saying, so if a man rich, he not necessarily caring if his girl rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich.
He don't need that.
Why do I need you to be rich? Like that'd be stupid for me to look for that. So like he looking for the other stuff. Can you cook? Can you clean? Are you a good mother? Like those are things he can't compromise.
I do agree with that. I do agree with
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can see if a girl,
I've heard
I can
that.
understand why women seek out a man better than them because, I don't want to say women are not better, but women
We like to
typically
learn.
don't, right.
We like to learn.
So that's compatibility. So if
Yeah.
you want to learn from a man who is a businessman and he owns Wells Fargo, you gonna go for the man in Wells Fargo because you like, I gotta learn from that. I gotta
He can teach me something.
Right. So the dude who at Wells Fargo ain't trying to get with the girl who owned General Motors. He ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about the same stuff.
Right.
It's gonna get boring.
All we talking about is business all day long.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want somebody that can bring you into their world. Like you can have somebody that's spiritual it may be somebody they're not necessarily an atheist, but they may want to get to a spiritual point, and you might be the person that teach them that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't look for somebody, if they ain't spiritual like me, I don't want them. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a dumb thing. Like, so the whole selling thing, the whole equality thing, like it has to be broken down and understood that you gotta find somebody that's your puzzle piece, not your equal. Like somebody gotta fit into your world, not just be a part of it. Just like everybody think we'll just come together and be this spectacular explosion of businesses
Y'all
and
have to match.
yeah, you gotta match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta
you
fit
have to
match.
fit.
You know what I'm saying?
Really
Because y'all
do.
gonna go, if y'all wanna be two alphas, I ain't never seen two alphas together before.
Ooh, 2
I've never
alphas,
seen
people-
them.
No,
Y'all gonna be,
it's not working.
sex might be great, but y'all gonna hate each other outside the
So
bedroom.
it is.
Really?
So,
Cause y'all go bump heads all day
all the
long.
time, right?
All the time.
Because y'all both bullheaded, y'all both think y'all know what y'all talking
Y'all
about.
both stubborn.
Both stubborn, y'all both smart, y'all both got money.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
like
not gonna work.
we balance only because it ain't no puzzle piece fitting. It's just we just clashing.
Yeah.
So like
I
you
agree.
gotta understand like
Balance is dope. People
you gotta
underestimate
have
it, but
balance, man.
it's truly dope. Like even
Yeah.
my wife and I even work together. We work at the same job, and it doesn't. You know, people be like, man, ain't no way I can work with my gal or something. Like it doesn't bother us at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. You know,
That's
I mean, one, we don't work like in the same area either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but you know, like being able to enjoy each other's company and you know laugh together and all that type of stuff. Like you know, like all that. You know, it just makes everything better because we have so much balance. You know, like and we talk about everything. Like we talk about scenarios that we know are never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about stuff that possibly could happen. You know,
Yeah.
like just to be ready for everything. Okay,
Yeah.
just in case this, you know,
Right,
just in
right.
case, you know,
Yeah.
a Martian come down. You know, this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's the kind of stuff we talk about, man.
Right.
And all that's, you know, a part of achieving balance. You know, I've learned so much, like from my wife, and I hope you know that she's learned a lot from me as well. So that balance is that's key. That's super key.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
super key.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So this was a great episode.
For sure.
Talked about settling. This was a good one. I like this one.
Yeah.
This,
I'm gonna
this
need
was a
y'all to
good one.
send me these questions
Watch
so I
you
can
go.
ask him.
All right.
Hey, you can watch the episode.
I
We
need to
we
know.
we all on YouTube.
No, he got to
Go
ahead.
go
Go
like,
see if you send it
subscribe.
to you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not a real person you want to marry, or am I just
Right.
somebody you want to marry at the
Right.
time?
Yo,
'Cause
are you
I'm
just ready to
You
get
just
married,
saying
or is it
right.
me?
You just because you ready, like you think you ready, or like.
I mean, if you ask him, he never tell you the truth. If he love you, he never tell you the truth.
I
'cause
think
I
he
wouldn't
is.
tell
Well, that's true too.
I think he
you
is
wasn't
gonna
supposed to
tell
say
me the
that,
truth.
Because I think men will protect the girl feeling. He will
Of course.
protect the girl he love. You know what I
Them
mean?
niggas
So
don't
like,
protect my feelings at all.
if that because they're dynamic and
Well,
they
you know
work,
what?
do.
You know what that means? That means he's doing a good job at it then.
Yeah.
Right. don't think he does?
might be-
He doing a good
He
job,
might be
man.
tactful. He might be really
Yeah,
good.
he really do.
It's a way to do it for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Because we all do it. We all do it.
Yeah.
It's a must. So thanks again for our lovely guest today.
Right.
Can you tell the people your social media
Social
tag
media,
again?
Your OnlyFans, your
I
TikTok.
don't got no OnlyFans.
I thought you.
I got TikTok, but I don't use it. So don't worry about that. My IG is I am Fierce Honey.
Fierce Honey.
Spell it. Everybody can't spell.
Hell no.
AMFIERCEHONEY.
All right. It'll be in the credits too, y'all.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Fierce Honey.
I am
I
Fierce
am
Honey.
Fierce Honey.
What was your name inside the thing that was?
So y'all say no?
Yeah. I was like, say I say no.
I'm gonna change that.
That's
But yeah.
all right.
So again, appreciate y'all joining us.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all tuning in. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Make sure. Yeah.
You know,
Make sure.
Subscribe Instagram, subscribe YouTube, all of it be in the channels. Don't forget to
PerfectVictorySTL.com.
PerfectVictorySTL.com.
Yeah,
Get your hoodie, get your clothes.
Get your hoodie,
Get
your
fly,
phone.
man. It's supposed to be summertime.
Yeah.
You girls say, look at your shoe, get your shoe game up, and
Get
get your
your
shirt
socks.
right. You get your socks clean.
Your
You gotta get
shades.
some socks.
Get some, yeah, I gotta get some
You gotta get
socks.
some socks.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure your drawers clean. That's an
Yeah.
old thing.
Please.
Is to make sure your drawers always
Don't
clean.
have no streaks in them.
Oh, that's all.
So PerfectVictorySTL.com.
Yeah.
The Lyles Effect.
TheLiesEffect.com, man.
LylesEffect.com.
When you feel good, let it run off on others, man. That's,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's Lyles Effect. And snaps, man. Look up Nicholas Reed. Nicholas Reed on Facebook, man. His stuff on there. He doing big things as well. So again, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
House production.